Once upon a time, a long, 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 long time ago, there was a turtle named Myrtle. What is the turtle name? She was Myrtle the Turtle. But let me tell you this, Myrtle the Turtle loved to talk. She was always talking. If Myrtle wake up in the morning having breakfast, she was talking. If Myrtle in the shower getting ready, she was always talking. Myrtle in the taxi going to school, and she was all day long. Myrtle was talking. One day though, while Miss was in class writing a lesson on the board, she heard somebody talking. And without even looking around, Miss said, "Myrtle, go outside the class. I'm tired of talking." Myrtle said, "But Miss, you didn't see me talking. That's not fair. You're supposed to see me talking, and if you see me talking, then you could have a right to punish me for talking. But if you didn't see me talking, and you just hear some talking, and you suspect that the talking in here is my talking, then somehow that's not feeling right to me, Miss." She said, "Myrtle, I don't need to see you. I know that you are always and I know your voice, and I've had enough. So you chill out outside a little bit for me, please." So Myrtle went outside. "Okay, Miss, well, if that's how you feel about it, Miss, I have to do what you say, but I'm just telling you that I still think it's unfair that you didn't see me talking about you setting me outside the class for talking." So Myrtle went outside, and she went by the security guard in the school. She said, "Excuse me, Mr. Security Guard, let me tell you something that just happened with me and my teacher in my classroom inside there." And he said, "Myrtle, I don't want to hear, because you always talking. So you see, right now, I really don't want to hear." So Myrtle went home. She said, and her mommy was in the kitchen cooking. She said, "Mommy, let me tell you what happened with me just now." And the mommy said, "Myrtle, I don't want to hear, because you're always talking, and right now I'm trying to cook, so I have no time to listen to you." She said, "Well, that's okay, Mommy. I'll go outside." She said, "Yes, Myrtle, go outside." So Myrtle going outside, and she said, "Goat." She said, "Goat, guess what happened to me in school today? You want to hear what happened to me in school today?" The goat said, The goat don't want to hear, because Myrtle was always talking. She told the goat, "Well, that's you if you don't want to hear that too, because I don't want to tell you there are many other people in this farm that I can talk to. I don't have to talk to you. If you choose not to want to listen to me when I have something to say, that is your problem, not mine." And she gone by the cow. Myrtle gone by the cow. She said, "Cow, I need to talk to you." And the cow told her, "Move from here, please, Myrtle. Just move from here." The cow said, "Myrtle, you are always talking, and right now I don't really want to hear you, okay?" So Myrtle now said, "Well, that's you, cow. I don't want to talk to you. I could talk to other people. You're not the only person in the whole world, cow. So if you want me to move, I can move, but I don't want to talk to you." And Myrtle went down by the pond where the duck and the drake were liming. Now the duck is the mommy duck, and the daddy duck is the drake. So the duck and the drake liming, but duck don't hear too good. So the duck seen Myrtle mouth going so, but she ain't really taking him on. And Myrtle tell the ducks the whole story about everything. But let me tell you, those ducks became Myrtle's best friends, because no matter how much she talked, they would listen. But one day, when Myrtle went down, the ducks told her, "Myrtle, you see this pond? It is drying up. So we flying from here and we going down the river for a little bit until rain start back here, because we need water. So we'll be down by the river swamp, because down there we always have water, and we have plenty other wild birds and waterfowl there, and that's with friends. So we have to go and Myrtle say, "Oh, they gonna leave me? Oh, they can't go and leave me? all you are my only friends. Who else would I speak to? They say, Myrtle, we're sorry, but we can't stay here when this pond dry up. It's only about 1 inch of water in it now. She said, well, I want to come with you all. They say, okay, but how are you going to do that? She said, well, how are you all going? They said, we're going to fly, Myrtle. We are ducks. We fly. She said, well, you give me a feather, and you give me a feather, and I will fly with all you. If Myrtle get 2 feathers, will she be able to fly? No. That is exactly what the ducks tell her. Bad idea. She said, no problem. If I can't fly with 2 feathers, you give me 10 feathers, and you give me 10 feathers. Out of 20 feathers, can Myrtle fly with 20 feathers? No. That is exactly what the ducks tell her. So Myrtle saying, look, this is sounding very terrible. This is not working for me. I want to come with you. So Myrtle see a broomstick on the ground. And Myrtle say, aha, I have it. Mommy duck, if you bite that end of the broomstick. And daddy duck, if you bite that end of the broomstick. And I, Myrtle, bite in the middle, and all they fly up in the air. Or they will carry me with all them. The duck said, Myrtle, technically, that works. It is a good idea. But Myrtle, when you're up there, you will not be able to talk. Because if you open your mouth, Myrtle, you will. Myrtle said, that is no problem. I don't have to talk, you know. I could be quiet for long periods of time, just that such a period of time has not come up yet in my life. But let me tell you this, I can stop talking. I don't have to talk. You see, I only talk if there's something to talk about, but if there's nothing to talk about, I wouldn't have anything to talk about, I wouldn't have anything to say. And if I know I'm not supposed to open my mouth, I'm not going to open my mouth. It's just that, I am aware of these things that it's you, and other people don't believe that I can hush my mouth, but I can easily hush my mouth. It's not a problem. The doc say, okay, Myrtle, if you can handle it, we leave in here 10 o'clock in the morning. Check-in time for the flight is 9 o'clock. 5:30 in the morning, Myrtle reach, with 2 suitcases. Daddy Doc said, Myrtle, where are you going with all of that? She said, well, listen, this is not my only shell, I have a school shell inside there. I don't know if all will have classes down there. I have my Sunday best shell inside that. I have a pajama and nightie shell inside there. If we down in the river, I might want to go for a swim. I have my swimming shell inside there. I'm not a girl with just one shell, And the doc said, listen, Myrtle, you are already heavy. If we're going to try this, you could only come with the shell that's on your back. Myrtle said, no problem. And she hide the rest of her shells in the 2 suitcases, and they pull out the broomstick. And 5 to 10, almost time to go, they say, Myrtle, remember, if you're doing this, you cannot talk. Myrtle said, no problem, man. Oh, let me go. So mommy duck bite one end of the broomstick. How she bite it? Then the Drake, daddy duck, bite the next end of the broomstick. How he bite it? And Myrtle bite the middle. Snap. Yeah, daddy duck, Myrtle, okay? She said, yeah, I got to go. Say the same thing. You open your mouth already, Myrtle. If you was up in here, you was going to fall down. Myrtle said, duh, I know, but we were on the ground. Look, all 4 of my feet are on the ground. That's why I open my mouth. It's not a problem. Hushing up is not a problem. Let's go. So, everybody bite back, and they take off. Children, if you see that sight, mommy duck flying, daddy duck flying, and Myrtle hold on in the middle there, swinging away, and they flying going papa. And the ducks, before they went in a river, they fly across the Queen's Park Savannah, papa. It was so beautiful, and they fly between the twin towers. Myrtle see her reflection in the glass. She nearly say, look, baby! But she know if she talks, she going to. So she say nothing, papa. So they continue. The ducks and them, they love sightseeing, They fly all around. They fly over the Caroni Bird Sanctuary. They fly over like Lady Young, they over the mountains of the northern range and thing. And then they wanted to pass Paramin. So they went up there where all the hills are so beautifully planted with chive and sweet peppers and tomatoes and celery and all those plants. And it's so beautiful. And when they were flying over Pyramid Hill, a little girl, what's your name?
Avisha.
Avisha? That's the same name the little girl up on Pyramid Hill. A little girl named Avisha, pretty like you, was in the garden up on Pyramid Hill, and she see these two ducks with a broomstick with Myrtle the Turtle. And she called, "Mommy! Daddy! Come quick!" And they come outside. She said, "Mommy, come quick and see two ducks and a turtle and it looking nice." And the mommy look up and say, "Oh my gosh, they really look beautiful. Look at those ducks and they carrying this turtle and the turtle looking nice too." And Daddy come outside and she said, "Daddy, look." And Daddy said, "Well, the ducks look nice, but that turtle look very stupid there." And Myrtle said, "What? Stupid? You only fast? Who looking stupid? I looking pattern." She fall down on top Pyramid Hill and start to roll down. Patatak, patatak, pudum, bang, bang, patang, kalang. She start to roll down. Putung, kung, kulung, putung, kung, kulung, putung, kung, kulung, patang, kang, kalang. Tang, katang, tang, kalang, katang, kang, kang, kalang, kang, kalang, kalang, kang, kang, katang, putung, kung, 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 kulung. Pudum. And Myrtle end up at the bottom of Maraval Road by the gas station. And she fall on a piece of wire. And the wire bend. And so the story ends. And that is why up to today, no turtle anywhere in the world says anything because of what happened to Myrtle the. But there is a lesson in that story for children who like to always be talking. I'm not listening when Miss and Mommy and everybody say, "Get them a little quiet," but always talking. One day they will end up in big trouble. Crick crack, monkey breaky back for a piece of rotten pomerac. That's the end of the story, but I want to tell you. You know where I find that story? I found it in a storybook when I was in Standard 1 in primary school. And the only way that story was able to come out of the storybook and into my head, what did I have to do? I had to read it. So Uncle Errol is telling everybody here today, every day, read a little bit. Every day, read a little bit. And one day, when I am old and gray, you will come to me and you will tell me a story. You promise?